spot junction, you have to go with very good observation, because it's got giveaway on the top, giveaway on the floor, and because it's downhill road, people speeding from the right side especially. So we have to do peep and creep and see before you turn. So we come in till the mirror on the white line, then looking both sides. If you're safe, then you emerge into the right. Now uphill road, make sure your speed is not slow, so the car's not going to like jerks. Now KFC roundabout coming. We are turning right, 4th exit. I should say we are following sign for M1 M69. So turn right, 4th exit. So you get positioned a little bit early to the middle. From the zigzag line we need to start signaling. Then nice and position to the right hand lane. Now we're turning right, 4th exit. So it's the right, middle and left. So 3 positioning in this roundabout. Right lane. Now this one go to the middle lane. You stay to the middle lane. It looks like you're going ahead, but you have to go wide to the right. Then as soon as they're reaching the lamppost, signaling left. You are allowed to use the middle lane too to go out, so better not to. Leaving the roundabout, make sure you quick glance on the left. And the position should be all the way to the left. Now this 40 road, so downhill, make sure your speed won't go over the speed limits. Traffic, so I cannot go 40 is fine, but I have to keep my distance from the front car. Okay, roundabout, we are turning right, 3rd exit. If it's road busy, so better get to right hand lane early by early signaling. Then signal off because the road on the right. And again, before the roundabout, make sure you signal. So we're turning right, 3rd exit. So make sure you look on the right. Not like the lane car ahead of me. So 1st exit, 2nd exit, now middle lane. Looking and signaling. Going now. Follow road around. Now zebra crossing. Nobody near the crossing, so carry on. So this road is 30. I know it's got some humps. It's a 30 road, so kind of slow down, but not too much. side. We are taking next road on the left. So again, it's a bit tight road. Plant ahead and make sure do not slow down and stop anyone. The car coming, so I have to slow down, let them go, because it doesn't look like he's going to wait for me. Because you are in the test, you have to be more careful than because the car, they don't care. Right, the end of the road, we turn in right. Right, this right is a bit sharp and the blind spot. You cannot see properly on the right because of the bend. You have to make sure you're not able to see. Creep a little bit forward to see people not like flying from the right side. So it seems okay to go. So any junction you're not able to see, so you have to creep a little bit forward. So pass the line tiny bit so you're able to see. Hazard ahead, that car park on my left side is tight in the road, so I have to make sure my head is safe to pass that car, give a meter away from the car. The hazard. We are taking next on the left is the red post boxes. It is a bit sharp turning. Make sure you position a little bit to the right and hold on to your brake while you're turning. They give you a nice turning. We are taking second road on the left. This is the number 1. And this one, again, this is very sharp turning too. So position to your lane a little bit to the right, then more steady to the left. Before you turn, make sure no one coming out from that road. So make them slow and stop. Right, the end of this road is a bend. Because always in a bend you have to get positioned to the left side. As soon as the car finished, you have to get close as you can to the curb from the left side. So it's the car from the other side of the road, they're coming to see you and you see them too. That's the second bend coming up. Same thing from beginning, position to the left. Then all the way close to the curb. Able to see. Sometimes they ask you to pull up on the right here, just when it's safe to do. So you go to the right hand lane and park, and then reverse back about 2 car length, and reverse back when it's safe. Too much forward to make it difficult for turn for yourself. Turning after white line. Now we are going to pull up on the left on a safe place. I'm looking for the safe place. Yeah, I spot the place I want to stop. Just here. Now we're going to do now independent driving. Follow some signs. So the end of the road we turn in left and follow sign for M1 M69. So it's turning left and sign for M1 M69. So when it's safe, we're going to move. Right, so this road is a bit tricky because sometimes the car park on the left side and make it a bit difficult for you to turn. But today is no car park on the left side. But the car park on the right side I have to make sure see. It's a nice view. Now M1 M69 spotted on the right hand side is a right on this traffic line. So turning right on this traffic line. this right lane only for the turning right. So if by mistake you choose the left lane, then you cannot go right on this junction. So you have to carry on the wrong way. But M1 M69 is right underneath the bridge and toward the dual carriageway. Behind the traffic light when it's red light, it's better to use a handbrake. In an exam, some people hold it with the foot brake only, so it's safer to use a handbrake. So waiting for the green light to comes up. When I'm turning right, I don't have to wait for anyone, because it's this four-way we control traffic. Roundabout is set to reduce the speed, so come off the gas and haven't seen the sign yet. Okay, that's a big green board showing me all major routes ahead, second exit, so it's on 12 o'clock. So my lane is left hand lane. I'll look at the marking on the floor and 30 road coming as well. So the marking telling me ahead the same lane, so I'll have to stay in the same lane. Now this roundabout controlling by light. So all the way to your lane to left. And before you leave, signal. Now we are entering the dual carriageway. I've seen the national speed limit sign. That's 70. Checking your mirrors. Speeding. I know there's a traffic ahead of me. I cannot go more than 50. That's fine. If it was empty, then we should hit just about before 70. Now, next sign I'm following sign 4, Watermead Country Park. So Watermead is left. The board showing. Now we've got this green board on the left hand side with 3 bar on it. It's showing from here. I have to signal left to the leaving the dual carriageway from the slip road. I've seen the arrow I'm going to turn in. I'll cover my brake. And when you're coming out, make sure you're not too fast. And maybe gear 3 is ideal gear for this road. Now next time we are following sign 4, all other. It's a 40 road. So we sign 4, all other. I've seen the sign is turn right, 4th exit. Some people thinking there's the right hand lane, that's only for oncoming cars. So signal in, it's better sharp to turn in, so it's okay to stay in the middle when it's turning. So I have to make sure the right side is clear, because people coming fast from the right, like that motorbike was doing. So first, second, third from here, looking and moving to the left lane. Signal off as soon as I come off the roundabout. Now next sign we are following sign for town centre. Haven't seen the sign yet. So town centre, okay, spotted, is straight ahead. Now because it's ahead with the roundabout coming down, I mean I'm going ahead of the roundabout. This roundabout has got no marking, so you have to approaching the roundabout there slowly. It has got no marking, so position should be more to the left. So I'm looking on my right, it's clear. So position to the left, then mirror signal before you leave the roundabout. Haven't seen the next sign, so where is the town centre? Okay, seen it, showing ahead again. So roundabout we're going ahead, second exit, past that Shell petrol station. So this roundabout is a bit sharp before the roundabout, it's a bit bendy road. So make sure you change gear early to get the car prepared for the turning. Clear on the right, position in, before we leave, signalling. Now a lot of meeting traffic in this road, so the car park on my side, I have to give way if someone coming. Nobody there at the moment, so make sure you keep distance from the car from the left side, about meter space or one door length. And the van parking on my side is another hazard, there's nobody there, so I get my position a little bit out, and after the van I'm back to my lane. Now next time you are following sign for Barkby, this mini roundabout is a little bit tricky. The Barkby on the right side is you're not able to see the right properly, so better using gear 1 for this one. It's like a T-junction. So am I using gear 1 or looking my right? Cannot see, people and creep, yeah, safe. Then turning. Do not wait for the left side. Left side they have to wait for you. Look at them, but you do not give them way. So we are following sign for Bark. We haven't signed the next sign yet. For 30 road. Make sure you are on the speed limit. Haven't seen the sign yet. Okay, I've seen it. The roundabout turn left first exit. So Barkby is a left. I've seen the roundabout mirror signal. Now you have to give way to your right. There's a mini roundabout. So on my right side, I'm checking if there's anybody signaling on your right, then I have to wait for them. Nobody signaling, good to go. Now again, there's some car parking here. I have to make sure it is. It's clear. Give them space. Now that's the end of the independent driving. So independent driving here is finishing. Now from here, your direction go as normal. Right, it's a 30 road. I know I've seen a 40 sign there. That is not 40 yet. So the speed is after 40. It's 40, not before. Now here, check your mirrors, speed up. Now here, as soon as you're going to the bend, there's a traffic light that's coming ahead of you. There is a red light. So you have to see it a bit earlier and spot it. So nice and slow, stop before the line. I'm waiting for the green light. So as soon as we move, we are taking next road on the right. Is like a tight road. It's got a bridge there, so we're turning right the first road. We're waiting for the green light to come. That light is green. This light is changing very quickly, so make sure you do your progress a bit faster. So I'm turning right here. So now because it's a bit tight, you're allowed to keep a little bit to the left and get your position to turn right, make it easy for you. So this unmarked road is right. So the speed was 40. Yeah, I see the sign, still 40. It said slow, that doesn't mean you go 20. So it's a bend coming, and you're doing 40, just be careful. So position to the left because it's bend, so up to 30 should be okay. Then again, speed up when it's safe to do. So 40 road, you're on the country lane. Okay, so I said slow now because the bend coming up. I mean, come off the gas and control your speed. Now 50. Check my mirrors. And going up to 50. 45, that'd be ideal speed. Make sure you're not positioning too much to the middle or too much to the left. are turning right. This turn is a bit sharp and it's got giveaway and it is a little bit hard. So going to gear 1, nice and slow, looking from the right and left. Safe to do. Turning. Now we're passing this bend, position to the left. So it's a 30. We are keeping on the speed limits. So passing this farm on the left side. So we are in a 30 road. So the humps. Make sure you don't go too fast on them. So this is my priority. So the little car ahead is waiting for me. Okay, this road is still 30. That used to be 60 here, because in sat-nav, if it's on, it will show 60, but it's not anymore because of the street lights. It's 30 because the new built area now is making new houses here. So the speed limit is 30. Make sure you're not going more than 30. Now we're coming to this tight restricted. It is a bit tight here, and put that in so you can slow down the car basically. So the best gear for going through this tight space is gear 2. So slowing down to gear 2 and make sure you're in the middle of the lane passing it. So still on 30. Now downhill, car will pick up the speed. Make sure your speed not going over 30. Again, another sign showing is my priority and no need to stop. So still be on the 30 zone. It's a bit of a sharp bend. Okay, sometimes you get told to pull up on the left. Safe place in here. We are allowed, as long as you park and came in this place. You'll get told off to turn left here. First road on the left. Mountain road is a bit sharp turning. Make sure you turn a bit slowly and close to the curb on the left side. We are turning right. Again, it's T junction. Spotted the junction, middle signal. Slowing down. Here 1 is the T junction. Nice and slow. Quick forward to see what's going on. Right, left. Few times check in. Safe to go. Approaching. Taking next road on the right. The car coming from ahead very fast. Make sure when you're turning is they're not close. There's nobody there, so I'm okay to turn. So we are coming to the test center road now. The end of the road, turn right, then center will be on your right. Again, it's T junction. Nice and slow, gear 1. Safe to